Oh god, that's my favorite intro so far. I even talked early. Look at that Vision. I forgot I was wearing it. Alright. Well, we're back. And while I did leave off last time, and if you came straight from that to this somehow episodically, one, you're a champ, and I love you for being here. Two, I'm not in Delicia at the moment. Over the last 72 hours, Crimson Desert has received one of its biggest updates, and in following course, two sets of hotfixes, subsequent days there and after. Ooh, shit, I'm talking to myself pretty loudly. Thank you, thank you. So we're back, and first things first off, I actually want to see if I can cover all of what the 1.04 update here real quick in camp, because I already started to dabble with it a little bit, and I realized it's kind of got a lot going on. So if anyone came across this and could benefit from it, I might even relabel it at some point, going over 1.04, and yeah, see what happens. All right, we're back. First off, I am a bit further along and have completed quite a bit of side quests and all of the story, of course. So I was immediately given some of the items associated with the update, though I do know that they are quest like bound. So some of the things we might talk about, if you don't have it, it's kind of the simple same rinse and repeat answer. Progress either a story or side mission, and it will be a part of that. Which ones they're a part of, I wouldn't know, because again, they kind of just dumped them on me like, hey, prerequisite or retcon, you get this stuff. So first thing I did was I stopped by the furniture shop. God, I got something in my eye at the worst freaking time. So I'm sitting over here rubbing my right eye, so I have no right hand on my stick. Ugh. Okay. Came over.
Fine furniture is the key to a better, cozier
and we already have access to this 30 gatherable chest. I did buy one. He's already got another one ready, but I did buy one. As well as I had a personal storage chest given to me and in my inventory, both of which were sent to my personal storage. So I had a personal storage in my personal storage, which is weird, but it was exactly that. So we've come back up to the house and placed them, which placing items in the house seems to be a bit better as well. But now I've placed these two chests, and one is exactly a copy of my private storage. And I have access to all those things that were inside there. And the other one was actually a gatherables chest that we just saw over there. And this will take all gathering type materials, and supposedly, haven't tried it out yet, we can craft an upgrade in camp without having our stuff in our inventory so long as they're in this chest. So that's a plan. We also have our wardrobe in the... God, the lighting in the house is just terrible. I gotta get more lights for the house. So, into the wardrobe, I've also thrown armor. Now, jewelry does not go in there, just clothing and armor, so that's a thing. And I'm actually going to pull the official patch notes up, and I'm kind of going to go down the list therein and just kind of discuss everything that happened and what's actually pertaining to myself and PlayStation. We'll see. Major updates was that this patch adds game difficulty settings, so I haven't gone into the options and found that. I'm sure we could pretty easy if we went looking. But we now have difficulty settings. New storage items, new pets, keyboard and mouse controller, preset options, category tabs for the inventory, new skills, improvements to distant scenery quality, and more. So first thing I mentioned was we have a difficulty setting. So I'm going to assume that's going to be an accessibility. No, gameplay. That's where that usually... Game difficulty. Normal is what we've been playing on. There is now an easy and a hard. Cool. Just gotta cancel out. Don't apply any of that. Content. Easy, normal, and hard difficulty options have been added. For experienced Greymanes looking for more intense, thrilling combat, hard difficulty offers a more challenging journey. For those who have enjoyed many boss fights and are looking to challenge them again, The boss rematch feature, allowing you to face off against the enemy bosses of your choice, will be added soon. So we can't quite go after boss rematches yet. I thought that was already here. That would have been really cool. I would have gotten refought some bosses. But, easy. Easy reduces damage taken by the player, it reduces maximum health, aggressiveness, and overall speed of opponents, extended timing windows for parry and dodge, reduce the frequency of bosses attempting to counterattack or escape when hit. Normal is what we're used to, and hard is pretty much that, but opposite, where increased damage taken by the player, increased maximum health, aggressiveness, overall speed, reduce timing windows, reduce the invincibility duration of roll, increases the frequency of bosses attempting to counterattack or escape when being hit. Food items won't be applied immediately and will only take effect after consumption animation is complete. That'll be kind of rough. And increases the frequency of additional combat patterns from certain bosses. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see. We also added the Gatherables chest. We just covered that. It has 1,000 slots that can be purchased from the furniture shops. Materials stored in it can be used for crafting or refinement, even if they're not carried in your inventory. That sounds freaking awesome. Let's go over to our smithy and give that a look. One more. I have been playing a few other games. R2 is sprint in one of them, so I'm trying to be careful not to power attack anybody over here.
You've found the finest blacksmith in Piewell.
Hey, that's pretty cool. We can indeed craft and such without. Okay.
You care to witness the iron? I'd love to hear about your adventures.
So that works. We've also added a cuckoo cooler and enchanted cuckoo cooler items, which can be placed with the housing system. Okay. I didn't see the cuckoo cooler in his shop. That sounds like something we should probably go see our cuckoo, forge for. Ingredients stored in either the cooler can be used for cooking, even if they're not carried in your inventory. Oh, that could be cool. So we'll look into our cuckoo cooler, and we'll put a pin there, because the next one will be another type of chest. So let's go look for the cuckoo cooler. Now, let's see here. We're going to need to find a new quest then, or just go straight to the cuckoo merchant and check it out. However, special blueprint is going to be a new quest added to the map, so we're actually going to go check out a certain spot. Sorry, I'm working with data over here on my left. Okay, yes, here in Hernand. Once you've made X amount of progress in the story, I don't know, but in Hernand, cuckoo cooler blueprint. Takes a cuckoo pot, of course. So let's head on over to the ranch. We are going to fast travel and take care of this a bit more swiftly. You'll approach these three guards.
Thanks, Solomon. Been looking all over for you.
For me?
Marshal Midler sent me to find you. Took me a while, I'll admit. You've done so much for our fair city. He said he wanted to return the favor. He had something specially commissioned from the sawmill, just for you. Should be finished by now, so go on. Don't keep them waiting. Greetings.
And now, wait. Is that the same quest? Because sending me to the sawmill to pick this up? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, he said sawmill, but it is indeed the Cuckoo Forge. Hmm. Holy cow, that fast travels quick. Alright. Ooh, see, I told you. Play other games sometimes.
Of all the bloody times to run out of materials.
How can I help?
Ah, perfect timing. House Midler's keen on crafting you something special for all your efforts. So, us lads at the workshop put our heads together to come up with an absolute feat of engineering. We haven't been able to finish it, though. We ran out of materials at the worst possible moment. We only need a few more bits and bobs to finish the job. Could you round them up and take them to Grimnir? Having a hand in your own gift just makes it all the more meaningful, eh?
Sure.
Hello to you.
Oh, he at least gave us a cuckoo pot.
Do we know each other?
I was gonna have to make one. I was even thinking of starting a dispatch mission to make a couple of them to get started, but that's neat. And he also gave me a blueprint. Let's read that real quick. The cuckoo pot cooler. Oh shit. See, I don't have any of my crafting materials on me now though because I put them all in a chest. That's gonna kind of suck. So it's useful for camp, but let's see. Can I use them while out and about? It would seem that I can. Okay, that's fucking cool. So every now and then we just head back to camp, dump everything off. Ooh, I can make one of those, or need to make one of those. Not right now, not right now, because I want my cuckoo pack. Can't make my cuckoo pack, because I need something else. We're here to make a refrigerator. Where is the refrigerator? Aha! The cuckoo cooler. With one cuckoo pot, some iron, some copper, and a piece of azurite. It actually is pretty cheap.
Oh, it's you. Come to admire real craftsmanship.
Sweet. And I'm assuming that's the enhanced version. We
This kind
cannot
of
make
work
it. I
isn't as
don't.
easy as it looks.
Wait.
When you sell the pot, make sure you mention my name.
Uh-oh. You guys see what I see? Did I goof the quest up already?
A pot crafted by the great Grimnir, got it? Don't you
Missing.
forget, this is important. When you sell the pot, you're here. The workshop's back in full swing, thanks to your help. I've got other pots for sale too. So take a look if you've the time.
Okay. Speak with him. I did speak with him,
Took you long enough to get here.
and I did craft the cuckoo cooler.
This kind of work isn't as easy.
See, therein lies the problem.
As it looks.
So, if the quest itself tells you to gather the materials, you will have to gather those materials. So, even if you have them and can go straight, like bypass that step, you need to add them to your inventory for the quest's sake. So, Damn. I mean, I can try this autosave, but something tells me it's going to be a bit too late on that. So I'm just going to load the save. Because that could be a little hiccup. So there's something we have found. When you pick up your crafting quests and it says a step like gather X materials, you're going to want to make sure you go pick them up if you've already put them in your gatherables chest, and therefore you're allowed to craft from them regardless of being there. You're going to hit the hiccup with the quest not picking up the fact that you gathered those materials. So let's see if we can fix that for ourselves real quick. Now, to correct it as quickly as possible, we'll just be heading straight back to where we picked up the quest in the first place, from the soldiers.
Thanks, Solomon. Been looking all over for you. Marshal Midler sent me to find you. Took me a while, I'll admit. You've done so much for our fair city. He said he wanted to return the favor. He had something specially commissioned from the sawmill, just for you. Should be finished by now, so go on. Don't keep them waiting.
Now that sends us to talk to the artisan. Hello, anyone stopping by. We are testing the 1.04 patch notes, and right now, against the current quest to create the Cuckoo refrigerator, or cold storage as it's called, we are seeing if we can fix a little bit of an issue with it live. If you took advantage of the gatherables chest first, as I did, as it could just be simply purchased from a furniture shop, you can craft without actually having materials on your person. Right. As we just found out, and are about to find out again if we're not careful.
Of all the bloody times to run out of materials.
You need to actually
timing.
satisfy the
House
quest
Midler's keen
step by
on crafting
picking
you
those up.
something special for all your efforts. So, us lads at the workshop put our heads together to come up with an absolute feat of engineering. We haven't been able to finish it though. We ran out of materials at the worst possible moment. We only need a few more bits and bobs to finish the job. Could you round them up and take them to Grimnia? Having a hand in your own gift just makes it all the more meaningful, eh?
Oh my god.
Good
That's
idea.
cursed. Read the blueprint as a step. Boom. Turn it over. Never anything over there. Okay. This is where we got ourselves a little problem. We have to actually go back to our Payloon camp. Why? That's probably just an ore spot that it's trying to direct me to. I'm just going to go to my camp and pick all of it up. And now that everything is in my gatherable chest, though, I can't use the supply crate down here. I actually have to go up to my house. So, a little bit more of a jog, but I shouldn't be having to make it a lot. Oh, hello. Phoenix. If you want to know where to get a phoenix, as we can now do so as a pet, you don't have to worry about any new mechanic on feeding birds or becoming friends with birds. Well, that is a thing. You head up here into the Crimson Desert, and from the Crimson Desert over here in this area specifically, right under the Trader's Expanse, rock formations. There it is on the map. About as good as I can do for you. You just find it and shoot it down with explosive arrows or whatnot. Killing it and skinning it will allow you to craft something with the witch and get the phoenix as a pet, if you want a phoenix as a pet, because we can have birds as pets now. But that just got quickly addressed because he decided to show himself very promptly. Hold up. Our quest disappeared because we did tell it to stop tracking that one down there, so back down to Hernand. Oof. That's just to get the quest back up. Iron, copper, and azurite. So, to satisfy the quest, even though this chest works across the country, if you have anything like that, I know I've repeated myself a few times, but because people tune in and out. So we need some azurite. Sure. Just take the whole damn thing. Take a stack of iron. Stack of copper. That at least satisfies the quest and moves us on to craft the cuckoo cooler. I'm wondering if I put those materials back in the chest, will it like redact? No. So we're good. Just take them out of your storage real quick to make the quest move on if you were like me and already stored them. You know, I probably could have even just satisfied that step by taking everything out of the chest, and it might have even said craft it and then automatically completed it because I already did it. Didn't try it. Probably should have. Alright. But we know we already have the things to craft it, so let's just go ahead and get that taken care of.
Took you long enough to get here.
Give me one of those.
Oh, it's you. Come to admire real craftsmanship. Took you long. This kind of work isn't as easy as it looks.
And now we simply show this to the craftsman.
Aye, that'll do nicely. Ah, there you are. And it looks like you've brought our genius design to life at last. That cooler's fit to store raw ingredients, cooked meals, anything edible, really. Truth be told, I never felt I properly repaid you for fixing up our kiln. I spent some time thinking on how you can make the most of this cooler. I've jotted down a few tricks for you. Have a look whenever you've got a moment to spare.
And upon completion, that'll net you your enhanced version. So we can go ahead and check out the enhanced version and see if we might own the ingredients for that. Ooh, wanted poster. There it is. Brimstone, mercury, rubber. Ooh, I don't have rubber, an electrical component, times 2. I probably have 2 of the electrical components, but I know I don't have rubber. Oh, nice Dalmatian. Hello, buddy. Oh, you're not even a Dalmatian, you're like a big old Great Dane. Boarhound. Hello. But that's pretty cool. That gets us a refrigerator. Let's go test it out of the house for now, or alternatively, I could look for rubber, but I have no idea where to get rubber. I'm going to just check and see if maybe I do have 3 pieces of it somehow.
When you sell the pot, make sure you mention my...
But I don't think so.
Enough to get here.
No, dude. Exactly, I knew it. 3 rubber. Don't know how to do that yet.
Isn't as easy
We'll have to refine that at some point. But the next thing on the list is the collectibles chest. It is also a quest type chest. This is going to be key items like all of these freaking recipes and books that are building up. Now, I have sold off quite a few in the past. It might make me visit merchants I have found and make a giant collection. I don't even know if I really care too much, but going forward, I don't have to worry about selling off all the key scraps and ingredients and stuff if I do this. And I have a save place of where that kicks off as well. Same-ish location in Hernand, just a little further down the river. So we've at the split there is where we kicked off the cuckoo pot one. A bit further down the river. Collectibles chest, just talk to our servant here. Not our servant, a servant, but yeah.
Hold on, please, a moment. I was just wondering where I'd find you. Thanks,
I found
Solomon, you walked by. Count Roberts has something prepared for you. He's always going on about how indebted we are to the Greymanes, so it must be quite a gift. I hear their master carpenters down at the sawmill have been enlisted for the task. Whatever it is, it must be something extraordinary. Hello to you.
2 times I'm going to like wood craftsman things for... Well, I guess this time might actually be made of wood, but that pot was not wood.
May I be of assistance?
Probably still just be going to the Cuckoo Forge and heading down from there. That was a bit closer to the vest than I wanted it to be, but we're here. Let's get
This
these.
is truly the perfect gift. Ah, right on cue. The Count insisted I prepare a proper reward for you. Took a fair bit of deliberation on my part. A wanderer like yourself must accumulate all sorts of rare oddities on the road, but I imagine pouches and pockets must have their limits. So, I had this specially crafted for you. Ample room to squirrel away all your little treasures. I know. It's the perfect gift, isn't it? Greetings, stranger.
Thank you, sir, actually. You have no idea.
Seen you before, have I?
Now that nets us 2 of our new chests. Now, as well as the chests and things we're acquiring, let's take a look at this inventory. This is a part of this update as well, and worth addressing. We already kind of talked about it. This has been broken down a bit more. So, swords, shields, firearms, ranged weapons, helmets, chest piece. It's not all just like in, oh, all key armor pieces, all key weapons. No, they have broken it down, which I didn't necessarily need myself, as I've only got two, and I'm hoping like maybe there are more key apparel items because it seems like a lot of space up here for just a little bit. But I can also sort these, I think, into smaller groups myself if I wanted to. So we could test that. Let's see. Group all items. No, I just want to. Oh no, that would ungroup these. And I can't ungroup those. Okay, group all items. I don't know what I just ungroup. Oh, so I can turn everything into groups. Interesting. So no, we still got it sorted the way we want to, but we've also got tabs now, so I can just tab over to purely armors, purely consumables. Nice. Ingredients, key items, nice. And the everything else. Okay. That's cool. Just for getting around a little faster. For me, I'll probably do that instead of just tabbing by like time or date proper or anything. I'll just be zooming that way. All right, let's go test putting these actually down in the house and putting stuff in them. Now, if they're anything like the Gatherables chests, they'll be really convenient because they will only receive the items they're meant to receive. So you can just look at your inventory and send everything over very quickly. All right. House decoration time. Placeable items. A collectibles chest. Absolutely, let's get this bad boy down. And I'm going to just kind of all over here for now. The whole house is going to get designed now that they redid the system a little bit. But for now, I just want to test their mechanics, and for convenience sake, all being right next to each other. Holy shit! Okay, that's not a pot, that is a refrigerator. Alright, well, I guess we'll stick that bitch in the corner for now. Damn, it's got the frost coming off it too. Okay, that's pretty cool looking. Let's check it out. Hey, okay, well, this might become like our dining like kitchen area. I'll turn like that wall into like a kitchen, and then cool dining table here in the entry hall. No, no, no. We'll have to have a room for that. I don't even know anymore. I only have 3 rooms. It's hard to decide what I want each one to be. I have like a bedroom slash treasure room, so all of my shit will go in one room. A grand entryway, I guess, and then a kitchen? I don't know. We'll have to see what all kind of furniture there really is to acquire. I haven't really put a lot of time into that yet. Hundreds of hours as I have put, I haven't. Oh my gosh, it does just take all my food and ingredients, baby. Oh wait, it's only got 50 slots. I gotta make a better version. Shit, let me get all my gift meat out. Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna leave the ingredients. But like meals that I had that were like good for health, may as well just take back out. But holy crap, that is how easy it is now to store meals and things on the fly. Honestly, I'm gonna need all my meals, so I can just take these, leave a little bit of that. I don't need freaking 47 of them. And I'll leave the full stack of that. I've probably got a few of them over here too. Those are just for stamina. But sweet. Raw ingredients and food can be left behind. I can see where wanting the enhanced cuckoo cooler can come in now. But honestly, unless I can wait, let me just test one thing then. I'm gonna put these rolls in here, the harvest roll. I'm gonna store that. Is it like gonna be accessible down here? Battered harvest roll, no. Okay, no. It only lets me access the things that were actually on me as far as food goes. Say, if I could eat from my cuckoo cooler, that would be insane. Alright, next one. The collectibles chest. This is going to be all of our manuscripts and things that I'm not going to store the ones I haven't read yet, because all the cool bounty notices we've had in time. And man, see, I'm almost inspired to start a new game. As crazy as that sounds, but with all these new mechanics in play, we'll just have to backtrack to any vendors and that I know I've visited, which I've only sold to a few, and just do the buyback feature. And see if they've got any special books or tomes on them I want to buy back. So, I don't know why, but the collectionist in me says, like, yes, collect all the fucking scraps of paper. Get the trash, you crow, get the trash. Alright. Let's see, added an outfit storage. We already kind of touched the wardrobe and saw that we could put all of our outfits in there. Holy crap. Let me get outside real quick, because it wants to put me in this menu. If I can leave everything at home now, my personal inventory, like, when this game first came out, we didn't even have a storage chest, a single one. We just had our backpack that could get bigger. It was kind of like a Resident Evil maintaining your storage, and I liked it for a minute. It was really cool. I was glad I was there, but look at all this room for activities. Like, I don't even have to come home forever. Like, they give me all the incentive to come home, and now I don't have to. I dropped all my crap off. Alright. Covering the next step. Added a select house option where you can change the layout of your house. So if we wanted to, we do not have to stick with the, oh, you fully upgraded your town, so now you have the red Pt.9 version. You don't have to. You could click R3 and pick one of the other versions. Though doing this will scoop up all your furniture, and you'll have to replace it. So obviously I'm not doing that, and I like the Pt.9s. I noticed, and it's not really covered in the patch notes, but they changed the window style for the Pt.9's house. The entryway was like 4 or 5 little arch window things that couldn't be opened or shut. It was just like no option, natural light. Now we have just the 2 sets of closable windows. Can't tell you why, but they did change that. That's not in the notes. I just noticed that. Or it might be in the notes, but I just... improved housing mode related UI controls. I can vouch for that, because I'm already back in here and able to place shit on the ground versus it fighting me. Improved the Gray Man Camp to avoid spoilers. Changes related to this content are listed in drop down. Alright, we'll leave that at B. Improve the observation feature so that Abyss artifacts can be earned when observing a skill that already been acquired. Okay, so if a boss does a skill that you already learned, instead of it just skipping over it and saying, oh, not even acknowledging, I guess, really, it's going to give you an Abyss artifact because you could have learned something. Added 5 new types of cat pets. Okay, so I don't know about all the different kind of cat pets, but I know about one of them, and it's a really cool reference to one of Pearl Abyss's other games. But let's see. Oh, we can name our pets now. So I took my time to specifically name Mr. Kitten, Mr. Kitten. So it's official now. We also have our Abyss Huglang. Huglang? I'm hoping I'm Huglang. He be cool. He's this cool fluffy kitten beast thing. Come, my friend. He'll jump on my shoulder. But he's awesome, and you can get him for free instantly after the new update. He is going to be found, if interested, on one of the Abyss Islands. You saw him forever ago. He's always been in the game. We just couldn't befriend him. But on the very, very, very first Abyss Island we started on, if you approach this building, he's on a pillar just to the right side of it. And you can just walk up to him. You gotta like stand on the pillar, and you can take him in. But again, this is just a kitten version of the creature. It is a reference. The full-grown is like stands as tall as me without getting on 2 legs. It's like just a giant black abyssal cat creature, lion, monster thing. It looks super cool. So yeah, this guy's our new buddy. The other feature for as far as pets go, birds. There's everywhere. Okay, let's see. Added birds as pets. You can encounter these new companions throughout Pywell. Added the Sode Bond item. This is what lets you gain trust with birds. I think I already picked mine up. Let's see if I have it on me. I do not, which means it's in my chest. Not sure which quest this came from. I think it was one of the Proran, like the Shy Village people. They mentioned is where it comes from. Oh dear. I know I have it. Because I found it at one point. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out of the chest, actually. And keep that with me. We have plenty of room to do so. But it just works as a little food stand. You can set it up somewhere. And birds will come to it and feed from it. If you put seed on it, you'll get the kind of birds that like seed. If you put fish on it, again, fish or meat. Or fruit, veggies, just whatever you put on it can attract different kinds of birds. There are 29 different kinds of freaking birds you can find and make your companion friend now. So all of them, wherever you see them, you can try to make them your friend. The phoenix is a legendary bird, though, so you don't go out there and bond with him like normal. You go out there and shoot him down and skin him, and then make a thing. But hey, at least it's a phoenix, I guess. I don't know. Comes back, right? We added a constabulary in the southern part of Hernand and the eastern, western, and southern parts of Divinus. Constabulary? Constabulary? In the southern part of Hernand and the eastern, western, southern parts of Divinus. Where's a constabulary? Oh, the place where you can turn in bounties. Right? That's what a constabulary is. That's the, literally the little place with like the cage. Yeah, this. So there's another one apparently in Divinus somewhere, but you got to zoom in pretty freaking far to find it. So I'm not gonna find it just scrolling around. But in Hernand, apparently there's one in southern Hernand as well. So that's kind of cool because I know there's some bounties that are pretty far down here. So I guess you won't have to run them all the way back up to like the main city. Neato, cool for those who get to take advantage of that. I think I get to be one of them actually because I still got some Hernan bounties even down there myself. For Damien, added new exclusive one-handed weapon, the Sword of Starlight, which can be obtained through a quest. The Sword of Starlight? You're fucking kidding me. That's the name of my ship in Helldivers 2. The SES Sword of Starlight. Fuck yeah. Always has been, too, since day one. That's cool. Added 2 new one-handed weapons, Tree Branch and Sturdy Tree Branch. When we chop down trees now, guys, we can get tree branches as weapon. I'm kind of like inclined to go chop down a tree, but knowing if I chop down a tree here, I break someone's neck. Change the name of the Rekia plate helm to Balthian plate helm. Okay. And improved it so it can be equipped by Cliff as well. Okay. Added a secret shop to the Baroran where pet equipment can be purchased. To Baroran secret pet shop. Bye. We're going. All right. From what I've heard, Palmer leaf cultivation, observe for mythical gathering, speak with the shy. Yep, do that frequently. Examining. Okay, so from what I've heard, this shop is not got an icon. So we're all gonna read this patch note. We're all gonna dash over here. We're all gonna start looking for a new pet shop. You're not gonna find it because it doesn't have an icon. It's actually a merchant walking around the village. So let's go take a look and see if we can see someone walking around the village. To which we can inquire about pet accessories. Now, cool exclusive merchants, when they're walking around, they're pretty noticeable by their large backpacks. So, now we will see girls walking around with the like big backpacks and pots and stuff here too. So, we might get confused. Is that them already? secret shop. Hello, that was awesome.
What's your dog's name?
My dog's name? Dog, unfortunately, right now. I think Husky as well.
Goods on for people.
Okay. Sweet, that was a good find. Sigil of Bonding, thank you. Ooh, I'll just buy 3 of them for now. I mean, take your whole thing. And Palmer pills. I mean, why not? But
I made it myself.
insufficient. And we can also buy refined Palmer pills from you. But the Sigil of Bonding is the only item you sell.
My goods on. Too bad
Neat.
you can't stay longer.
What the Sigil of Bonding does, now, our cool Abyss Halung is awesome, but we're still bound to go to Delacia and Tor Delacia, and we had Mr. Kitten at the ready, and so I don't want to deprive Mr. Kitten of the experience. So we're going to throw on the Sigil of Bonding. What the Sigil of Bonding does, I mean, I guess I could put one on the Abyss Hulong at 1.2, so, is when Pearl Abyss made pets and they made it to where the cat could jump on your shoulder, it was actually unintended that they would stay on your shoulder as long as they did. And sometimes when you started running and doing other things, they would still be there and not get off when they were supposed to. That was unintended. And so when they fixed that, they realized a lot of players really like that their companion stayed on their shoulder, though. And that's exactly what the Sigil of Bonding does. Your pet will stay on your shoulder a bit longer and linger up there if given that accessory. So me and Mr. Kitten can now very proudly go on our tour of Delacia, like, actually together, and that's pretty freaking cool and on point for what I wanted to do anyway. So, love that update. Love that little one. Alright, what's next on the list? Added various ores and wells across Pywell, so we have a lot more of that. Oh wait, the list kind of jumped down. These items can be tamed by cutting down trees. Added additional outfits to certain shops, including the back alley shop. Okay. Improved the Cuckoo Flame resistant armor and Cuckoo Ice resistant armor, so they can be dyed. No way. Oh, that sets up so many options, though, because if the Cuckoo Flame resistant armor can be dyed, it matches the Marnie laser helm freaking perfectly, bro. That's awesome. Added various ores and wells across Pywell. We got that one. Reduced the amount of attack and defense gained from equipment reinforced from grindstones and anvils. Okay, so when we find our grindstones and our anvils, we could reinforce our weapons, get a temporary buff. It seems that has been a little lessened. It was a pretty substantial buff, and I think it was a flat buff no matter what stage of the game you were on. So pretty early game. That probably smacked pretty hard. So that seems to have been adjusted. I had to feed my demon. She was climbing all over my back. Ugh. Shit. Let's see. We're back. Improved. Oh, no way! Hold up. Hold the phone, Mr. Kitten. We're going. Oh yeah, he even holds on when I sprint. Bro got. Yeah! Look at the little Velcro feet. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I love it. Because Mr. Kitten is just that, a kitten too. He's like smaller than the normal cat. It works perfectly. He's just chilling. Okay, fix an issue where the cloud cart could not be called, guys. Ayo, ayo! Hey, it's the very first time I've seen this in this game ever. It worked! Can I get in it, please? Please? Oh. Let us in! Oh, yes. And we're going to Delacian style, Mr. Kitten. What even is this game, man? Oh! That's awesome! Alright, guys, so I know I have a dragon, but... You know, kind of fuck that dragon. Bro! That's so cool! I'm sorry, this is just too good for touring the world, man. Alright, what else we got on these patch notes? Shit. Fix an issue where the cloud... Yes! Improve the cloud cart so that it can be used as a permanent mount. Yay! Change the cloud craft. Okay, so the mission to make it you can only do once now. That was a problem too. You could repeat that mission over and over again trying to solve the problem, but it wouldn't solve the problem, so. Cool. Improve the prices and goods sold by Greymane NPCs so they can be bought at 10% discounted price. Hey, that's fair. Added livestock to vendors across Highwell. Livestock such as cows, pigs, goats, sheep, ducks, chickens can be purchased from these NPCs. Cool. "13 new tattoos for characters." Okay. I love me tattoos and things, but I can't go edit my Cliff yet because if I go edit him, he'll have young hair and I can't get the old hair back yet. That's something that is in their known issues. Added a lock function to prevent selling or discarding of selected item. No way! We are checking that out now. Hey, yo. So we can make it to where we can't sell specific things. So say I wanted to lock just one. No, shit. Just one of my thieves' masks. Status? No. Details, use, close. Sort type. Details. Okay, maybe not. Lock function that prevents the selling or discarding of the selected item. How does one lock? I don't see like anything in the UI popping up in different menus. Okay, test thief mask doesn't really matter if I equip it. You hold it! I knew it! I knew it was a hold feature because look at the X thing, it's got the extended circle. Okay. Lock. It's got a lock on it. Oh, that is so cool. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go through and lock, like, all my equipment at some point, but I won't do all that right now. But that tested works. That's amazing. Improved gathering and mining so that quantity of items obtained is applied consistently. Okay. Improved resting in a bed so that the player's character gets up immediately. Okay. I'm curious about the mining thing, so let's go to our favorite mining location and see if those ores ever generate. Oh, wait, no. I'm in a hot air balloon. Fuck that. I'm not going anywhere yet. We're just gonna have to trust them. Apparently mining is more consistent. I'm not getting out of this thing. This thing's awesome. Improved NPCs to show a wider variety of reactions to their surroundings. Okay. So they do more stuff. Neat. Improved resting in a bed so that the player's character gets up and... Okay. As a part of ongoing visual improvements, replace select 2D visual assets to better align with the game's art direction. Oh, that's more AI art removed and such. And in the mission dispatch menu, the dispatch and repeat mission buttons have been separated, allowing the selection between performing a mission once or repeating it. Sweet. I've also got to do that because by default, any missions we had ongoing, I think naturally, I don't think I'm going any higher either, naturally stop. So you will have to go select them again and queue that you would like them to be repeated. Oh, dude, this is so awesome. Oh, do you see it inflate? Dude, it like actually inflates with hot air. Oh my gosh, dude. Pearl Abyss, thank you so much for this. Again, I know I got dragons, but this is too much. I'm so excited by this. This is amazing. This is so cool. Ah, ah! Now, it's slow as all hell. It's slow. But who cares? Alright. Now we've got more control and UI feels that I don't really need to go into. Those are more personal things for keyboard. Controller kind of more depends on what you use even. So this by itself was fun. Now, my house from here, right? Is that like the thing? My house from here is way to the north. I ain't seeing that from here, but... Okay, release? Release is the lever. Oh. And then I'm just free to go. Oh, and Mr. Kitten's on my shoulder while we fly? Oh, bro, this is... Oh yeah, so your sigil of bonding is like super fucking awesome. Ah! Ah! Bro! Dude, okay. It's the small things. Like, this was one of their biggest updates, but it's for the small things. That, to me, really, really matter. Let's see here. The one thing I am still waiting to come in a patch, though, is our appearance, as you finish the game, of course, will change. Your player's state, as they call it. And it's in the known issues that our player's state will change abnormally. When you complete the Sky Islands, if you finish all of the Abyss Islands, that player state will change, and I'm waiting for them to fix that, so that way my cliff doesn't get forced to look a certain way. So don't finish all your Sky Islands after the story, or it'll change how cliff looks. But okay, super satisfied with how all of those testing of the updates went, guys. It is a bit later, and I got dinner in front of me and such, so I didn't really plan on getting on long. I just wanted to get on long enough to address all of the little changes and little niche things we had happen to the house, our inventory tabs, our cool key item storage, so we can lock stuff now. Dude, there's a lot of little things. They said there's new skills, too. The whole menu looks super different. They added a lot more design and like light patterns to it that just make it look different in general. They changed the way this was laid out a little bit, so it looks a little more, yeah, flush. So instead of it just being like junted off directly to the side, they gave them cool angles and let them sit right next to each other, all cool like. I don't see anything standing out as super new that I didn't already have. Now, of course, I'm lacking on some purchases anyway, but that's just because I want to probably use my Abyss cores on my gear for a little bit, or Abyss artifacts. But guys, that covers where to get the new chests, at least for your house. So you can start separating your storage as well. And now you can have a house in the Greymane camp or in Payloon, so it doesn't really matter what stage of the game you're in for that. So, yeah, I'm very satisfied. I know the next time I get on, probably tomorrow after work, and that'll be when we actually get back into it for the full swing tour of Delacia that we were already set up to do, i.e. the Vision I'm wearing, and the gloves. But, haha. We'll also see me probably gathering furniture and cool items to start decorating the house, and niche pieces we find in caves, so those kind of treasure items. We are getting a bit of a render and draw and a little bit of a frame rate, it looks like, lost, but that's mostly in really, really populated Payloon and like camp area. Camp back there was, oh, I probably is too. This probably ain't doing me any favors to the frames. But. Alright, well, I love you guys. That's me covering at least the 1.4 changes and fixes they had to make immediately. I'm just going to go real quick look. That's the revised version. That's their known issues. And then a hotfix came out the very next day. which a lot. They're all just fixed issues though, so we don't even have to worry about it because it's not like I can go test it because that's just things we shouldn't have to worry about anymore. So next time you guys see me, we'll be heading back over to that same teleport spot in Delacia and just giving that place a full tour up and down, look around. I think that could be pretty cool. As well as trying to tame new birds while we're everywhere. Because that's just something we need to be trying to do, right? Oh, I don't have any, like, seed on me, though, because I stored all my grains. Because we can do that now, too. Gosh. I really do think I'm just going to have to start a new game at some point. I keep this save file, of course, but just start a new game. No! Come back, Mr. Kitchen! Alright, guys. Much love. I'll see y'all around soon.